Hello everybody, welcome back to Monster Energy Supercross 5. More importantly, we're going to be talking about World SX, World Supercross. And if you don't know what World Supercross is, or you're just hearing about it because you thought the thumbnail was interesting, yeah, I'm going to be explaining what it is. It may be self-explanatory, but there's a lot more to this than I think people realize. So this is just the information I gathered from podcasts that I listened to about it. So yeah, let's start here. World Supercross is basically MXGP, but not but Supercross. So it's basically Supercross, but they're going all over the world. I know that was very self-explanatory, but so I know this has nothing to do with it, but we're just gonna get started. This race, by the way, is just background for you guys to watch something while I explain this. So I'm just gonna be talking this whole video. But if you know what's going on in the world of golf right now, there's an organization that has came out and made a new golf series, and this organization is called the Saudi Group. And I looked them up. They're huge. They're a big organization. They're basically like a Feld, but more rich. Like, they got more money, and it's clear by the stuff that they're doing here for this new World Supercross series. But the Saudi Group came out with the Live Golf Series and basically said, hey, you guys, all the pro golfers, sorry if I mixed all these names up. I think Phil Mickelson, whoever the good golfers are. I don't think Tiger Woods is associated with this, but he might be. Basically, they came. This Saudi group came in and said something like, "You guys can come play all these tournaments, and you'll get paid more than if you play for the PGA." And the PGA got all pissed about it, and now there's a big battle going on. And now PGA is straight up canceling or banning certain players from their series because they want to go make more money, which is absolutely ridiculous. And I tell that story because the Saudi group also is starting up this World Supercross thing. So basically these athletes are going to get paid what they deserve, is what I've gotten from this. So we have a ton of riders announced. If you don't already, maybe I can leave a link in the description of this video of the World Supercross Instagram page, so you guys can go really see what this is. But this is actually real. Like I don't think this is gonna be a failure. Those guys at the Saudi group who are putting on these World Supercross events, they are gonna make sure that this series actually is successful. They are doing everything they can to make sure that the series is successful, and I believe this series would be successful. So yeah, and now I guess it is causing some chaos at MX Sports, which, by the way, shout out, you guys might recognize my voice. Yes, I am the kid who was in the Weed Show at Millville. This is me talking. You might recognize the voice. Anyway, the guys at MX Sports, they're so cool. I was privileged to go to Millville, but they're kind of freaking out about this World Supercross thing, and I don't blame them, because this actually sounds huge what the Saudi group's going to be doing here. Basically, World Supercross, like I said at the beginning, very self-explanatory here. They're just traveling the world with Supercross. Now, 2022 is actually not the real World Championship. This is the hype year, as they're calling it, to basically get everyone hyped. And then 2023, this is actually going to go, and this is actually going to take off. And this is actually going to be really good. So, anyway, yeah, so they got a ton of riders already signed up to do this little hype year, including, as I'm writing as right now, Ken Roxon is signed to the Honda Genuine. So it sounds like they're trying to go the Formula 1 route, F1 route, where I think they're like privately owned teams. Yeah, I've heard stuff that the Honda Genuine team is actually Honda, which is so strange. And then it sounds like um, I was watching an interview that Eli Tomac did with Josh Mosman of Motocross Action magazine, which Josh Mosman's really good friend of mine. I've known him for years now, but it sounds like Star Yamaha is actually going to ship a crate of the Star Yamaha bike to the first round there, which the first round, October 8th in Cardiff, Wales. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I clearly don't know what I'm talking about here as far as Britain, but it's in Britain. And like I said, these promoters are going to make sure that this series gets off the ground nicely, because they got a rugby stadium by the sounds of it. And yeah, and I think they have like concerts planned for it. This thing is absolutely massive, this World Supercross thing. I'm excited for it. Like, any more racing is absolutely great. Now, what they're going to make sure, and I think Feld is going to make sure, we all see how not great this Pro Motocross TV situation is. I think Feld is watching that very closely, and I'm sure the Saudi group who is doing the I think it's a Saudi group. Maybe it's more than that, but we all call it the Saudi group in the industry. They're making sure that this is not going to fail, and I hope they find a good streaming service for this. But there's also talks that they're going to do the like the F1 Drive to Survive series. I've never watched that. Sometimes I watch highlights on F1 Formula 1, but they're already in talks to do something for the Drive to Survive series in that style, which that's going to be cool. But yeah, these athletes, I think not Eli, I'm sorry, Ken Roxon, as far as I've heard, is getting paid $500,000 to go over there and ride this hype series. This hype series, as they call it. Well, it's good on him. He's getting paid what he's deserved. They're paying $500,000 a round, so I mean, he's already got all these contracts with the goggles and Fox and all that, so the man's getting paid what he's deserved. Eli, I believe, is getting paid the same thing. Obviously, we won't see the actual contracts because of the money situation, but yeah, World Supercross is going to be very interesting. Predictions for it, I don't know. Also, Cole Seeley's coming out of retirement to ride it, and if you've heard about how Cole Seeley retired back in 2019, that actually did kind of shock me, because Cole Seeley, after I think it was in 2020, went on Gypsy Tales and basically explained the situation of how he retired and all that, and basically said, yeah, I didn't want to be there. So maybe there's more to that. Like, as far as I know, if he's getting paid $500,000 to go ride this, I would take that. Yeah. So yeah, I think, and there's also some European guys that are supposed to go ride it, like Jeremy Seewer from the Yamaha, the factory Yamaha team over the MXGPs. He wants to ride it. Actually, Jeremy, I've heard, wants to come over to America to ride Feld Supercross, kind of like Tom Vial is doing in 2023, which that's interesting too. Yeah, World Supercross. So we're going to Cardiff, Wales on October 8th, and then I think they have a week off, which Red Bull Straight Rhythm's coming back too. October 15th or 16th, something like that, or 14th, in Huntington Beach, and then the second round is Melbourne, Australia for World Supercross. So yeah, this World Supercross thing, let me know what you have, what you think of it down in the comments below. I'd be very happy to answer your question. Yeah, and there's gonna be some questions I'm not gonna know about, obviously. Like I said, I only learned of this at the beginning. I think it was in the middle of Supercross when this all came out, or it came out last year. But I'm really starting to get to know about this now. Um, so yeah, any questions you have, leave them down in the comments. Any predictions you have for it. Do you think this will become the top Supercross series? Do you think this will basically kill the American Supercross series, or you think American Supercross will be just fine? Yeah, that's about all I have here. I thought I was going to go on a 20-minute tangent. Obviously, I'm not. Yeah, thank you all so much for watching here. And I appreciate you guys clicking on this video. Leave a like. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for more content. And I will be also, if I can get a chance to watch these World Supercross races, I will do a wrap-up show about them, where I'll just come on and talk about the races and what I thought of them, if I can watch it. Please, if anyone who's associated with World Supercross watching this, please pick a streaming service that is reliable so I can watch these races, because yeah, that'd be so cool. And also, before I go, nothing as far as the Austrian brands doing it either. KTM Husky Gas, nothing as far as that. We have a Yamaha team, we have Honda, I think we only have Suzuki's doing it. So yeah, nothing as far as Austrian brand teams, which is very interesting. So yeah, I'll leave you guys on that. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe. Like I said, any comments you have, questions or comments you have down below, leave them down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.